What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Brought to you by LA Mamba. June 30, 2022. Today's Thursday. We are closed at the shop today. So I wanted to make this video today about used tires, the wholesalers that sell the used tires. I was able to get some footage for you guys. Hell yeah, because I talked to you guys about the wholesalers for the used tires, but I've never showed even a picture about what they look like. So when I got some time, I go and buy used tires, pick them. Best thing you can do is go pick them. So you go to these locations and you make an account, resale number, address, sometimes they want your ID, and then you're set up. You can buy used tires from them, and they're gonna be offering you, do you want to buy a semi truck full, I'm sorry, like a 40-foot container full, a 53-foot container, or do you want to just pick out the tires? We saw bundles of 100 tires. It's a mix. I've never done the bundle thing. I've had bought in a couple of containers from out of the country. I think it's usually about 1,100 tires. So my recommendation, if you're gonna buy a tire shop, own a tire shop, if you're gonna buy a tire shop that doesn't have much tires, if you're gonna make a tire shop from scratch, one of those containers would be a good way to go, because you don't have any tires to begin with and you need everything pretty much, and that has like a bunch of different sizes and mix and all that. But if you have a running tire shop already, a lot of tires, as I do, one of those containers is a bad idea, because you're gonna have a bunch of the same stuff over and over. Yeah, you already have. So it's best that by far you go and choose them, and let me tell you why. So let's say you have your guys out there that you know for many years, like I do, and hey, I just call them and they'll bring the tires, right? When you're super busy, that is the best way to go. But if you have time, it's better that you go and you choose them, because what happens is this: they get in containers from where they buy them at, they unload them, and then they already have their customers that want the tires, and so they make their pile. Okay, this is for this customer, let's say this is for this customer, but the customer has not seen the tires yet, as in the tire shop owner. So if a guy like me goes, hey, what's up, how you doing, how's everything, blah blah blah, and I need tires too. Oh yeah, cool, everything cool, and this and that. Go ahead and choose your tires. And I start choosing, I start seeing, you know, they just unloaded and they already choose the tires for the guys. But the guys who just called over the phone haven't picked their own tires. So then the places will give you kind of more like the right of way, the first option for you to get the tires. Not all of them, but at least some of them. Like, okay, from this pile you can go ahead and grab some, and then from this pile you can go ahead and grab some. And these are already tires that they were already booked for the guy who just called over the phone. Now if you go like I did today and I pick tires and I, you know, have my spot right there, put them there, or they put them there or whatever, then if another guy comes walking also and they like my tires, they're not gonna let them choose from my section because I already chose. I already saw the tires. So they'll pretty much honor their word and not let you choose. As in the other walking guy not let them choose. But again, if you're busy, like, man, so this, last few weeks I've been crazy busy. I can't go. I just call over the phone and I order, and then just bring him in. If it's a walking guy goes and sees them and is smart enough to ask, hey, what's up with those, then they'll choose and get the better ones and leave me with the rest. So that's one reason. Of course, the next reason is you know what you need and you know what you have. So it's not like I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of the 275 45 20s, I just say, when I already got a bunch, right? I'm gonna just leave those there and go for 305 30 20s, 305 35 20s, 295 35 20s, 315 35 20s, right? And grab those. Like today I found two rare tires, 245 30 20s. Those are hot. If you see those, grab those motherfuckers. But it's just always better to go. I always been the type of person to go and choose and then let them bring it the next day or 2 days. So like I believe both of them said tomorrow they're gonna come in. They'll bring him in and I pay for them and then they leave. Real basic. I pay a delivery fee. Before it was like $50. I'm sure now it's like 100 or 150. The gas prices are up, right? It's way cheaper than owning a truck and go and just using that truck for that reason only. If you're gonna own a truck, make sure you use that truck a lot for other things, not just hold the junk tires in the truck and only use it for like dump in the dump and then go pick up for the used tires and then go bring them to your shop, unload, and then again load up the dump. You're just gonna be paying way too much for that truck, as I did in the past. That's why I tell you guys what I've been through and what I recommend and what I don't recommend. Save you guys a lot of money and time, a lot of heartaches. So the used tire wholesaler game is they buy containers from the big companies, which in this place, Southern California, the big company is Lakin Tires. Lakin Tires changed their name to, I don't know what they are now, but everybody still knows them as Lakin Tires because they were there for like 30 years or something, I don't know, more. So then everybody goes, all the little used wholesale tire shops, used tires companies, wholesale used tire businesses, they all go there and then they choose their tires. Again, best thing to do is choose, and then they take it to their spot, and then from there they already have a lot of customers in line for their tires, or they unload and then let the customers choose. But nowadays so high demand for used tires. So I was talking to the guys there, and one guy said that the used tire is in very high demand. They already got like 2 customers like myself book tires for before they even have them in. So pretty much picture semi truck comes, they unload, they're already choosing for the first guy, and then maybe a little bit for the second guy because they're not that much tires right now, and then they'll have a next truck come, and then they'll choose tires for the next guy, the second guy. But for the second guy, it's gonna be probably till like the next week after that. So they already got their work cut out for them. They already book like that nowadays. Now let me explain to you a little bit about the videos you're gonna see. The first video is a smaller place. You know, they're all about the same size. They're not much bigger than that. They used to be bigger places, but now no more. There's a lot of competition, so people get now smaller warehouses like you see there. You know, they're still expensive here in Cali, but they get them about that size. And they will, the first one already has his, like pretty much all those tires that coming in, they're already all booked. So he has trouble getting in tires, as in everybody does, but because he's smaller, he gets less tires in than the bigger place. The second company is a little bit bigger, so they get more tires in. They prefer, so let's just say Lakin Tires prefers the bigger company compared to the first one. So give them an extra truck per week, let's just say. Even that, man, that's a little bit, but it goes right now. It's just high demand used tires, right? So the first one has always been kind of like that. It's always been, the tires are booked, get them into the truck, from probably like truck to truck actually. From like so from their truck, they go pick them up. They already choose them, so they pick them up, and then they have a second truck, probably just load them in the second truck ready for the next day to take, or the same day, and then the other ones just unload there, or maybe just unload the ones that they're gonna pick the second spot. Let's just say at the second tire shop, that they know kind of what they want, so they'll just unload the ones that they don't want, and then so that truck they just have already ready for the other second tire shop. So the first one goes, second one goes, and then just a little bit were left, and then here comes a guy like me walking in and choosing from the ones that were left, right? I mean, I can be in the first position too, but I'm not really hurting for tires. That's why I'm more ahead of a game, in my opinion. If you see my shop, you see a lot of tires. You're gonna see the first example of the video. They don't have, not even what I have here in stock, and they're a used wholesale tire company, and I'm just a little guy. So I hoard them, I buy them, hoard them, and then just keep them, and then whenever I have a little chance, I'll go buy more. Like this load, these two loads I'm coming in, is probably like about 400 tires. It's all right. It's not a little bit. It's not a lot. It's just like it's all right. Like in the middle, right? I can go again next week if I want to. If I don't want to go. If I want to go in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or if I just want to call next week, have them bring them in, and then just the ones I don't want put back in the truck and just pay for the ones I want. I mean, because I've done so much business with them, they don't care what I say or do. They just do it, and if I want them, great. If I don't want them, great. The ball keeps moving, right? So, but luckily I know the game really good, and I save a lot of tires. I save it and save. And now I gotta keep dishing out money over and over and over, having to do it. I do it because I want to. I'll just dish out whenever I want. I'll buy some. But yeah, so I'll just try to use a little bit of examples of what's up with those used tire companies that they're kind of like underground. No one talks about them, right? Well, the thing is, the only customers that really buy from there in reality is guys like me, small tire shop owners, not big tire shop owners, not like, you know, American Tires and stuff like that. They don't sell used tires, so it's going to be only small tire shop owners like myself, because we sell the used tires and really nobody really sells used tires. And then recently, the second video you're gonna see, they started selling tires on their own retail, right? So then like they'll mount them, balance them, and they get their customers from OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, and I think a little bit of Craigslist too. So that's great for them. It's not really good for us because they're selling the good stuff, but hey, it's really none of our business what they do. So that's good for them. They're selling their tires for a higher price that they already have, and you know, keep the ball rolling a little bit better for them when it comes to cash flow. It increases. I was asking them how many tires they sell a day. You know, it's not as much as the tire shop, but it's consistent. Again, the best thing about a tire shop business is consistent. So you have a family, you gotta support, you have some money, and you love the tire shop business, you're gonna make it. Well, the good thing about the tire shop business is gonna be like a paycheck. It's gonna come in. The money's gonna come in like a paycheck. It's gonna come in. As time goes by, that it's gonna get way bigger and bigger. But I'm just saying it's very consistent. So here you go. I'm gonna let you guys see these videos, and we will be back. All right, guys, we're here. I asked for permission. He said it's all right, I can film. So you guys are in for a treat. If people don't know what I'm talking about when I say used tire wholesalers, this is about your average size. So they're not like super huge and they're not super small. They're just like right in the middle. Small business owners, but it's all about this size right here. Here we go. There it is. All those are used tires. Yeah. This place puts them by order, by size. So for example, in this car you're looking at like 245, 40, 18, 225, 45, 18, 245, 45, 18. Yeah, I think there's like two of them of the 265, 35, 18. So they like to be more organized. This is actually kind of a good amount for this place. Before, it usually be more and more less tires. Before there was less tires usually on average, and now they got some inventory in stock. Usually what this place does is they already have their orders. So as soon as they come off the truck, they put it aside to the companies, small shops like me, and they'll take it straight to them. They don't really unload them into the warehouse and put it on size. So they got pretty much the tires sold before the tires come off the truck. Here we go, good size right here, 225, 45, 17, beautiful size. 215, 45, 17, beautiful. This one is also 225, 45, beautiful size. So I'm in for a treat today. All right, so here we go. 245, 40, 17, it's all right. 225, 55, not that good. It's just average, not that good. 225, 50, average. I'm not gonna go through all the sizes, but 250, 55 to me, it's not that good because I have a whole bunch of it. Everybody has this size, like all the places, so you're not gonna have a shortage of this size, like never. A lot of cars have it, and it's good to have, but this is one of the sizes that there's a whole bunch of demand for, and there's a whole bunch of them. So I don't get too excited looking at this size. Here we go. I just want to walk through it real quick. I want old school size that they're Cuckoo Cobras. Look at that. Just want to go through it, and then I want to start picking my tires. So I pick my tires, and then they'll deliver to my shop. So I don't need a truck. See that truck right there? They unloaded the tires already. And then they'll sort them out, like have their guys do what they gotta do, and then they'll take it to a shop. Yeah, this is it. This is what I do is I go when I go tire shopping. I hit 2 spots up. So I'll come, let's say here, and then I'll go to another place, and then I call it a day for me. I'll do whatever I want for the rest of the day. I did the important part. I did an important job, which will benefit for lots of weeks to come for my shop. So I did an important job. Have the rest of the day off. All right, guys. See you next time. All right, guys. We're in for a treat. I was able to get permission on the second location to film. This is actually a bigger spot, and this is the places where people want to keep a secret to themselves. When it comes to tire shop owners, they want to share nothing about this stuff, but I'm here to help you guys out and give you a little film, a little bit of insights of how the business works. So here we go. These are all used. These are all sizes except for semi-truck tires. But just so you know, this place actually mounts tires. They started doing it not that long ago, and it's very rare for that to happen, but they did a very good job, in my opinion, of starting mounting tires on the down low. Anyways, let's go. These are all mixed, by the way. A lot of times these places, they move a lot, so like they don't have much time to like organize. They just kind of keep it as best as they can. But they're just a mixture of everything. Big 18s, which these sizes move the slowest. SUV ones. You'll see there's a whole bunch because they don't move much. Of course, everything sells, like I said, but this is one of the ones that move the slowest. So big 18s, SUVs, 19s also move slow, so watch out with those. This is the stuff that moves the hottest now. For me it does, but across the industry. See this? Pilot Sport Cup 2. 305 30 20. Just an example of this one, but this is the hot stuff right there. See that? Low pros. Yeah. 22s, 24s. Look at 305 35 24. Low pros, look at this. Some good stuff, guys. It's gonna be good for me today. But anyways, guys, I'll let you guys go. See you when we get back. And we're back, guys. For the respect of these businesses, I will not name them. If you're in the SoCal area, if you know, you know. But these businesses are also a legitimate business. They have tax ID and all that, and so they pay taxes and all that, so have insurance, and all that good stuff, employees. So they also need to diversify when it comes to customers. So that's a good thing for you and I. They can't have a big guy only and then serve them only, because if that big guy leaves, their business is gonna get shattered. So they treat everybody great. They try to hook up everybody. They save tires on the side, the good sizes. Let's say like 205 65 15s, 215 45 17, 225 45 17s. I mean, whatever they can get in 215 70 15s, those are like the hot sizes. 235 75 15s, they'll hide them right from the public. And then if you be buying tires, let's say in that day you get 100 or more, they just say, or 300 or more or whatever, then they'll, hey, well, you know what, if we get more in, right, we get a container coming in, right, like, you want me to put these sizes in? Of course your answer should be like, hell yeah, like the hot sizes all day. 235 40 19s, right? All right, cool, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So then they'll, all right, well, this person bought like, let's say 300 tires, they'll give you like, I don't know, let's say 15 like good shit, right? You buy 100, they'll give you like 6 7 good stuff, you know, they hook you up. And so it goes for anybody, any customer that does that, anybody that, you know, I'm really good customer, really nice to everybody. I always give tips to the guys and stuff. But you know, they're trying to be cool with me too. And want more business, you know, consistently go and buy more and go buy more. Then they're gonna want to make you happy, right? So they'll hook you up like that. And of course you're gonna sell them to you. They're not gonna give them to you, or sell them to you regular price, but you're gonna get a tire size that is hot, and you don't even pick it, right? So then they'll just hook you up with that. So yeah, that's the wholesale used tires. I keep messing up on that name, but wholesale business on the used tire side. It's I mean, you just saw it, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing, no magic about it. This is just one part of the business. I use those two people mainly. So you're watching my secret, right? But there's more. I have access to more. I just happen to like them both best. For my location, the way I had it out there, like I'm able to hit both of them in the same day. And you see right now it is 3:50. So I don't have much time to spend for free today, but I got a little bit of time to hang out. And it was do both spots in one, you know. It works out for me, pretty much what I'm saying. But there's no you know, right way of doing things. And even them, they have their own ways they do business when it comes to the tires, how they, you know, sell their tires. I didn't even talk about the other places because I don't really like the way they do it. They only like do it by packages. And if you like more tires from the same rows, then they'll charge you even more because you're grabbing pretty much, you know, you're grabbing somebody else's, you know, you're grabbing too much pretty much. And so they charge you a little bit more for that. So then like it gets too expensive that way, which you already paid an expensive price. So I mean, I don't go that route when it comes to those guys. I mean, I'm sure they have good tires too, but another thing is the warranty. Like what they would talk to you right now, those guys I told you about, those guys right now that expensive, they wouldn't even give you warranty. But these places where I went today do give you warranty on every single tire. So if you got a problem, issue, you save it, and they will give you another tire for that tire you got, or they just discount it money wise. So let's say you pay, let's say 20 bucks for the tire, then and it's junk, they'll discount to 20, So you have credit of 20, so they buy from the next load, they discount the 20 on the next load. Just an example, if it's one tire. So that's their warranty, and that's my favorite way to go, is when they stamp them. See that? When they stamp them, then they right there's another one, another one, another one, right? And that's another one. So you're able to get warranty and not worry about, man, I lost some money. And that's another reason I really don't get from the little guys, like the new little guys, because they could be, yeah, I'm down, I'm sorry tires, and yeah, they're no good, spend them aside and come back, and then they never come back again. They just like sold you what they had, and then they booked it, and you had a few bad tires, and those, you know, you lost your money there with those. So like, I don't really deal much with those. I'm sorry, I don't deal with those people at all. When I was younger in the business, I would do that. I didn't know any better. They would probably just come around 3-4 times, and then they just didn't like the business and they quit, and then just never came back and warranty your tires, right? You just gotta throw those things away, and you're stuck with like 15 junk tires, as you say, you know. But all right, guys, hope you like it. See you next time. Peace. Mamba out.